Prime Minister has lauded India's leap in financial inclusion, which is powered by digital public infrastructure. He tweeted, and I quote, "A G20 document prepared by the World Bank shared a very interesting point on India's growth. India has achieved financial inclusion targets in just 6 years, which would otherwise have taken at least 47 long years. Compliments to our robust digital payment infrastructure and the spirit of our people is equally a testament to rapid progress and innovation." To get us more on this, we're crossing over to CNN News 18's Aman Sharma. Aman, over to you.
Tweet today, this is on actually a News 18 story which we broke earlier this morning, a World Bank report which has come out as a G20 document. The World Bank report speaking about India's India's whole digital payment infrastructure and how through this digital payment infrastructure, which we have seen in full flow since 2015, 2016, the World Bank is saying that the 80% financial inclusion that India has achieved as on date, it would have taken 47 long years to achieve that if it was not for India's digital payment infrastructure. Very, very important statement coming from the World Bank. It also says that the jam trinity, the Jan Dhan bank accounts, the Aadhaar systems and mobile phones. The jam trinity has helped India leapfrog in the digital revolution in the entire payment infrastructure. If I quote from this report, it says that the total value, for example, of UPI transactions in the last financial year was nearly 50% of India's nominal GDP. That has been the huge rise in UPI transactions, which this report speaks about. In fact, just last month, India hit the record mark of 10.5 billion UPI transactions in the country, which is slightly more than the entire world's population. The World Bank also says that it says that India may have taken 47 years, as I said, to achieve financial inclusion rate of 80%, which the country has achieved today within just 6 years. In other important things, the report says that the bank's cost, due to the digital explosion in India, the digital transaction explosion, that the bank's cost of onboarding a new customer has decreased from $23 to just $0.1 because everything is now eKYC. You don't need to fill up forms and forms to open a bank account. It also says that due to this digital payment infrastructure of India could roll out the direct benefit transfer mechanism in which lakhs and millions of people of this country are getting benefits directly into their bank account without any leakages, without any scams. In fact, it says that as on March 2022, India did a saving of whopping $33 billion due to its direct benefit transfer system, which is over 1% of our GDP. In a way, the World Bank report is a strong statement on India's financial digital payment infrastructure. This is also a topic which India is showcasing in the G20 Leaders Summit, which is beginning tomorrow in Delhi, for which world leaders from 20 countries are here. India is going to showcase how UPI, how digital payments is its big success story, and the World Bank now putting a stamp on the same to say this is a model which other countries should emulate. In fact, it says the digital transformation journey of India, World Bank is saying, is something that the rest of the world should emulate to get the kind of benefits and to get the kind of empowerment of people that India has managed to do with its various mechanisms of Aadhaar, Jan Dhan accounts and mobile phones.
Absolutely. Aman, stay with us because there's a bit of a follow-up question to this. Now, this is about a huge success when it comes to India's digital financial inclusion and how it's essentially been shortened from the kind of development that we've seen has shortened from 47 years to 6 because of our digital infrastructure. What's next on the path when it comes to a digital boost? What are we looking at in the next few years?
See, I think we are looking at a more expansion of the UPI platform. We are already close to 35 to 40 countries, Aisha, are looking at India to adopt the UPI platform. We have even countries like Japan evincing interest in the UPI platform. We've seen world leaders come to India and even go to small shops, and you can, your local sabzi wala, and you can go and scan your QR code and, make a digital payment. You don't need to carry cash at all. This is a model that India is projecting to the world, that the less of cash, more of digital payments. Also the empowerment of the people. If you look at the figures that the World Bank report cites, that in March 2015 the number of bank accounts in India were just 147 million. It jumped to 462 million by June 2022, and women own 56% of these accounts. So not just is the financial empowerment of people at large happening, the woman empowerment which is happening through that is another success story of India, which India is projecting to the world. Another very interesting quote, if I quote this report, it says, while digital payment infrastructure role in this leapfrogging of India is undoubtable. The ecosystem variables and policies which were based on these availability, so the policies of the government which pushed this digital payment infrastructure, in a way crediting the Narendra Modi government for pushing this policy towards digital, encouraging people to go to it and making it very, very easy. So, paying through UPI has become very, very easy in India. It's as easy as maybe paying cash. So that is what the World Bank is citing, that this interpolability and making people adopt this idea is what is India's real success, and the world needs to learn from it and adopt it maybe at a larger scale.
Absolutely, Aman, thank you for that. Do stay with us. We're going to take a look at the Bharat Mandapam right now. We're getting some more information on what's at the venue.
मैं ब्रिगेडियर आर.के. सिंह रिटायर्ड मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर हूँ नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न हैंडीक्राफ्ट हैंडलूम डेवलपमेंट कॉरपोरेशन का। हम गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एंटरप्राइज हैं, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ डोनर से।
जी, हमको ये बताइए कि जो G20 के जो राष्ट्राध्यक्ष आ रहे हैं उनके लिए किस तरह का यहाँ पे खास लगाया गया है, नॉर्थ ईस्ट से जुड़ा हुआ हो, क्या स्पेशल है नॉर्थ ईस्ट का?
ये जैसे कि हम सब जानते हैं कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट भारत का एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा है जो एक 8 स्टेट्स में बटा हुआ है और हर स्टेट की एक अपनी एक पहचान है। एंड इसके बावजूद ताकि सब एक साथ वहाँ कैसे मिलजुल कर रहते हैं, कम्युनिटी बेस्ड लिविंग है, ट्राइबल कल्चर है, लेकिन हर स्टेट की एक अद्भुत कला है वहाँ पर, जो हम यहाँ पर ये जो फॉरेन डेलीगेट्स आए हैं उनको दिखाना चाहते हैं। और हमारा प्रयास ये भी है कि इस को हर स्टेट वाइज ना बट पूरे रीजन को एक तरह देखा जाए, उत्तर पूर्वी को फोकस में लाया गया है। अगर आप नोटिस करेंगे कि जो फेशिया हैं बाकी स्टेट्स का नाम लिखे हुए हैं लेकिन नॉर्थ ईस्ट के आगे फोकस नॉर्थ ईस्ट लिखा गया है, तो ये एक अपने आप में एक अलग इसकी एक जगह बनाई गई है और इसका एक अलग पवेलियन है। अब मैं आपको कुछ चीज़ों से अवगत कराना चाहूँगा। जो ये सबसे पहला स्टेट हमारा सिक्किम का है, जो आप अगर देखें तो ये सामने जो ये बहुत ही उम्दा हाथ से बनी हुई ये तस्वीरें हैं जिनको
लेके दिखा सके कि क्या है आपके पास
ये
स्पेसिफिक जो
इसको। जी हाँ, ये एक बहुत ही प्राचीन कला है सिक्किम की जिसको तंखा बोला जाता है और ये हाथ से इसकी पेंटिंग की जाती है। आप ये जो अगर इसको गौर से देखेंगे तो ये बिल्कुल ही बहुत महीन काम है जो बहुत कम कलाकार इसको करते हैं। जीआई इस पे टैग भी है। एंड इसके साथ अगर हम आगे चलें तो हमारे दूसरे प्रांत हैं, इसके बाजू में अरुणाचल प्रदेश है।
अरुणाचल के क्या खास है?
अरुणाचल के वहाँ पर जो G20 के लिए हम जो लेके आए हैं वो वहाँ के हैंडीक्राफ्ट और हैंडलूम हैं। अगर आप ये देखें तो ये वहाँ का एक बहुत ही फेमस ब्लैंकेट है जो याक पुल से बनाया जाता है, शीप पुल से बनाया जाता है और ये बहुत महीन काम जो बैम्बू से किया जाता है ये भी यहाँ का बहुत मशहूर है। ये एक ट्रेडिशनल स्टेट है। ये हॉर्नबिल की तस्वीर है जो चिड़िया वहाँ का सिंबल है और पूरे इनके जो कल्चर और हेरिटेज में इसका बराबर इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। प्लीज़ कम, आप इनसे भी थोड़ा इंटरव्यू, ये अरुणाचल के हैं तो इनसे
क्या खास G20 के लिए, नमस्ते, G20 के जो मेहमान आ रहे हैं उनके लिए क्या अरुणाचल प्रदेश से लाया गया है यहाँ?
सर, हमारे डिपार्टमेंट ने हमारे एक्चुअली 26 मेन ट्राइब्स है तो हम लोग उन सब को फोकस करके हर ट्राइब का सामान थोड़ा थोड़ा दिखाना चाहते थे। जैसे कि ये जो बीड वर्क है ये वहाँ के लोंगडिंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट से करते हैं, एंटीराप डिस्ट्रिक्ट के लोग करते हैं। एंड देन वी हैव यहाँ में बहुत सारे टेक्सटाइल्स जो मैंने पहना हुआ है वैसे रैप अराउंड्स भी लेके आए हैं। देन वी हैव आदि के हैंड वोवन ब्लैंकेट्स। देन वी हैव कैन एंड बैम्बू वर्क फ्रॉम पापुमपारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स, वेस्ट सियांग डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स, एंड वी हैव हैंडमेड पेपर फ्रॉम तवांग डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स। सो वी हैव ट्राई टू फोकस, हमने हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट को फोकस करके छोटा छोटा सामान हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट का लेके आए हैं। हाँ, जैसे कि दिस इज़